Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Unless you're dealing with Tropical Storm or Hurricane Debbie. So I was just going through different articles, seeing what was going on out in the world, as one does. And apparently, Tropical Storm Debbie washed up over $1 million worth of pasta on Florida beaches. You can't write this shit. Well, somebody did. Anyways, guys, we're back to talk about Shannon Beador because bad news for Beador. There's the door, Shannon Beador. And then also some Jen Aiden. She's blaming editing. She's blaming production. We're going to get into all of it. Before we do, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, before we get into it, everyone, I just wanted to give you a little PSA. Roseforever.com. Listen to that ASMR. This ceramic is beautiful, but roseforever.com sponsored my wall behind me, and we are still figuring out lighting and everything, but they were so thoughtful to do that. And they gave me a 20% off link to share with you guys, the Adams family. So they last over a year. They smell absolutely delicious. They look beautiful and they make the perfect gift. I'm not even joking. So click on the link that I'm pinning in the comment section for 20% off. It's not a code. It is the link or in the description. With that, guys, let's get to the door, Shannon Beador. Oif. There you are. Thank you to realityt.com. Shannon Beador's request to remove John Jansen's fraud allegation from the lawsuit has been denied. Now, though Shannon Beador would probably love to close the door, God, everybody loves to use this. On the court battle with her ex, John Jansen, well, it's continuing. The Real Housewives of Orange County star was recently dealt a setback in her quest to have part of the lawsuit thrown out. John filed a breach of contract and fraud lawsuit against Shannon after alleging that she never paid him back for two loans totaling $75,000, $40,000 of which Shannon used for a facelift. Now, Shannon recently asked the court to remove one of John's allegations due to lack of evidence. However, a judge did deny Shannon's motion. I understand the woman owes you money. From what Shannon Beador, before we continue on, is saying, Shannon said, I offered him the money, but I wanted him to sign a mutual non-disparagement agreement. Now, I thought in my head for the mutual non-disparagement agreement that it was something that would be like, I guess, something that I wouldn't sign if you've already filmed the show and you've already probably talked shit about me and then I can't defend myself after. But maybe I have that wrong and maybe that's not exactly how that goes. I'm not quite sure. I would love to know. I would love for somebody who knows legal to be able to explain that to me. But moving on back to it. Wait, let me see. I feel like he's kind of going in on her. I feel like the guy's kind of being an asshole. But also, she's a little herself. So an Orange County judge denied Shannon's request to have John's fraud allegation thrown out. Long story short, Shannon and John tumultuously dated for 4 years before splitting in 2022, briefly rekindling around the time of Shannon's DUI in late 2023. John has since moved on with Alexis Bellino, who returned to the Real Housewives of Orange County as a friend of this season after starring on the show from seasons 5 to 8. John suing Shannon for what he says were two loans totaling $75,000. The first loan was $40,000 so Shannon could pay for a facelift. After that, John says she asked for an additional $35,000 for other expenses. He says that she refused to pay back the money despite several requests. Then he alleges that Shannon breached a contract and committed fraud. He's seeking $75,000 back in addition to punitive damages and legal fees. Oif. Shannon, you're about to pay up, girl. According to In Touch, court documents show that Shannon asked for the fraud component to be thrown out, in turn getting her off the hook for the punitive damages and legal fees. And she argued that John didn't have enough evidence to prove his allegation of fraud. But John objected to Shannon's recent request, and an Orange County judge ruled against Shannon's motion. Because of this, she may end up being liable for the punitive damages. However, the judge did deny John's request for attorney fees, though he might be able to argue for them again at another time. Shannon maintains that the money she received from John wasn't a loan, but a gift. But despite that, she says she attempted to resolve the matter without going to court, and apparently Johnny J don't play, and the case is still ongoing. Speaking of, there's the door, Shannon Beador. Thank you to Bywig Hello Drama. Jeff Lewis chimes into the conversation. Jeff, let's hear it.
I was able to, I've met Gina. She was very nice to me. And
Mhm.
I think where I started developing a soft spot
Yeah.
is how she is rallying behind Shannon.
She
And-
is, yeah.
And she's got Shannon's back, and
Mhm.
I appreciate that, and
Yeah.
you do too.
Mhm.
Which was my concern of Shannon going and shooting this season, because I didn't know if she really had any allies, because Taylor was gone and Vicky was gone. But
Yeah.
I appreciate that you kind of see, the whole situation from
Mhm.
afar, and regardless of whatever
Mhm.
past issues you've had with Shannon,
Yeah.
like, you agree that this current situation is fucked up.
It really is. And I will say, I didn't go into the season thinking I'm going to be on Shannon's side. I've never thought that. And I will be the first person to tell Shannon when I think she's wrong or when I disagree with her. I still do that.
Yeah.
Even considering what's going on, during the current season. But at the end of the day, it just came down to just being a human, just pure human emotions, and how you can't feel badly for the situation that she's in. I don't understand. Like, I can't imagine being in her shoes and dealing with what she's had to deal with, and getting up every day and having to go into a situation knowing that John's name's going to come up and that she has to relive it,
Yeah.
and she has to talk about it and has to be thrown in her face, and she has to deal with it all over again. Like,
It's very hard.
It
I think,
is.
This
I
ain't
always
tracking,
thought when
girl.
you really need to get over someone, you have to
Mhm.
cut all contact.
right.
And she's just not able to do that.
No,
And then it's just in her face every single day.
it is. And, I can't talk about the rest of the season, of course, but I will say that it just gets progressively worse instead of better.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Can I say really quick? Let me start off with this. I love me some Emily Simpson. My God. And I love her husband, Shane. Such a nice dude. Together, they're so much fun. I want to go hang out with them, drink a Sprite with Shane, and drink some champagne and tequila with Emily Simpson. Like, they are a great time. And every time I see them, they're so sweet. But it was either the DirecTV party or it was Kathy Hilton's part. It was something where Emily was like very hopeful that Alexis was going to come in because of the drama that it was causing. So it kind of contradicts itself, or she's kind of contradicting herself a little bit. Emily, give me some grace on this, because I'm giving you grace on it. But I think you wanted the mess. And to say that the housewives, anybody on the cast, does not want the mess, you can feel bad. Both things can be true at the same time. You can want somebody's world to implode because that's ratings. And when ratings go up, so do the paychecks. Or, hear me out. Or not or, but and you can also feel bad for somebody. So it's like, oh my God, this is going to be such great TV. But Shannon, sorry, girl, I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you, and I would not want to deal with this shit. But this is going to be such great fucking TV. Yes, bring on Alexis. And I think that's where Emily's at a little bit. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop up in the comment section, please. Don't forget to check out my affiliate link, the 20% off for roseforever.com. Check that out. I'm pinning that in the comment section. Give them a look-see. Oh my God. My desk is just moving itself. Let's not do that. It would like crush my knees. And I'm wishing you guys all luck during Tropical Storm Debbie. And if you're on Florida beaches, I guess the pasta is waiting right on the beach, over $1 million worth. You can't write this shit. Love you guys. Bye.